About sponsors, let's go ahead and talk about the players that are here in the building. AeroLink versus TLOC Denti. Denti's doing things.
That is the accurate way to describe it.
Oh man. Part of me wants to ask Denti to hit him with the dab, and then the other half of me knows that I'll probably find the nearest shotgun if I actually see that happen with my own eyes.
It's the hardest thing about just doing like what I'm doing just with my life is that people like to just, because the weird thing about being like doing stuff on the internet is that people are like, they can come up to me and they're like, I know a lot about you, I'm comfortable talking to you, but that's not how it is, because they're essentially strangers and I'd love to talk to them and get to know them, but the hard part is when they just start throwing memes at me and I'm like,
Can you tell me about your most awkward fan interaction?
I don't know. None of them have been like too terribly awkward. It's just kind of like, they'll like, someone tried to take a picture with me yesterday and they're like, let's all dab. And I was like, no. And they're like, come on, it'll be funny. I was like, I don't want a picture of me on the internet doing that. So thank you. But I will smile and put my arms around you.
Oh.
But that is all I will do. It's a dab-free zone. I just don't want a picture of me on the internet because that'd be catastrophic. That would be a meme.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I don't want that.
It's almost meme-worthy, I think, how good Bayonetta's punish game is whenever she's on point.
Yeah, it's on Reddit.
You know, and AeroLink is one of those players who, ever since the character's announcement, and actually even before then,
hey, dude, I was right there too.
Character. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're Bayonetta.
Have
you played the games too?
Dude, no, I haven't.
That's
why you like the character.
I don't know. Some people are just like grill.
Oh, I like Mario. I never played Mario. Mario's my favorite. All right,
I don't know, man. Maybe somebody likes plumbers. Okay.
It's my thing, man.
Oh,
all right,
plumbers.
So we're going to Town and City, which is a horrible neutral stage to go to if you're Cloud. Not for Cloud, but do you know where Bayonetta wants to kill you from?
The top.
The top. This is arguably Bayonetta's best stage. So why you would go here and start off, I do not understand. And I'm so excited to commentate this because this is one of the characters I understand. Because this is like the first time I've seen this game. Like, I'm going to lab it out as much as I possibly can.
Oh, yeah.
And that's smart. He's going to go for the up air. But here's what AeroLink missed there. You saw how he air dodged the up air? You know what Bayonetta can do with all her aerials? She can hold him down. That's how you read air dodges with her. Because you're not going to get a follow-up either way if you air dodge. So just hold it down, and you're automatically in a better position than you would be if you didn't do that.
Alpharad dropping those Bayonetta
I got it.
For the folks at home. I know you're so happy that this is one of the matches that we have on stream.
Yeah.
Which time coming into play here. Oh, but not enough time in the world to go and find the full punish.
He did. He just took too long getting that first grab. I think he was like kind of surprised he got it. I was like, oh.
Gets it again. I can't believe that, honestly, that Witch Time connected from there, truth be told.
Dude, you know what? I can. Yeah, it's that was a quick game. I want to see if I can look at it real quick. 1 minute and 14 seconds was played in that game.
Wow. That's a game.
That sure is a game. That is like barely a game, honestly.
And they were just such quick kills. We had 2 Witch Times in the final stock, and on top of that, that stage spike in the initial stock.
Yeah, and also if that wasn't Town and City, I don't know if that up smash would have killed because it looked like he was DIing it pretty well. All right, but we're going Smashville, which is a little better for Cloud. Just by a little better for Cloud, I mean a little worse for Bayonetta. All right, he gets him. That jab does so much. A lot of people complain because they're like, frame 9 jab, that can't be good. It does 19%.
But then again, it does 19%.
It's pretty proportional, honestly, to like frame data versus like damage. But yeah, that kick out of side B, it's very strange because a lot of people they drop shield after you do that, and that's what he was going for. But it's one of those things like people do that with inexperience in the matchup, and eventually you'll just know hold shield for both hits. So I don't think it's one of those things you really want to rely on. But at this point, as long as they're falling for it, you can go for it.
One thing that I love from Denti, the adjustments that he's making, is he's playing more of a reactionary sort of style whenever it comes to pulling the trigger on those limit-broken moves. Because we saw him get caught by a lot of Witch Times in that last game. And AeroLink thought he could get him again, but Denti's patience pays off. He doesn't get the stock, but he gets great damage.
Yeah, he thought he could punish him with like, but Cloud can just, after he uses Limit Break side B, he's done. That is the move. He can shield immediately after that. And falling down Bayonetta, if she's ever falling down right on you, it's so telegraphed that she's about to witch time. Bayonetta does not have anything else that she would do in that situation. You have 9 frames before Nair hitbox comes out, and that's like the quickest aerial she has.
Denti really holding on to this lead, but hasn't been able to get too many openings. Nice 18%.
That was a chance he could have done the kick.
That's crazy that cross slash does as much as Bayonetta's jab.
Yeah. This is, yep. That's the classic Bayonetta witch time whoopsie doopsie. Dude, I have to admit, I've done that so many times. You get witch time because you can't act out immediately after getting the hit, and you fall, and because gravity, you kind of like fall going down, and then you're like, oh, and then you're dead. And the person, like, they just, in slow motion, just like, I'm helpless, and you're dead. That's what feels bad.
For some reason, that sequence reminded me of a really famous clip in the 64 community. Look up Rob Stone Punish. It's one of the funniest things I've seen. But enough about 64. Back into Smash 4 and back to Duck Hunt we go.
I mean, speaking of 64, we might see some 0 deaths here.
Ooh, I hope so. I really hope so.
That was good up tilt. That was very good. Rack on that damage so we can get there. And Cloud is just not at like a high enough % to do that. And Denti might know how to DI away because you can go down and away. That's how you DI the. That was so lucky if he capitalized off of that and got that up B. That would have been dirty. Well, what?
Denti, however, taking no time really to go and capitalize right on that cross slash. He's been pretty on point, I'd say, as far as pulling the trigger on the limit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he hasn't fallen for as many witch times, and he's also increased how many direct connections he's getting.
And the other thing that he's been. That is a crazy bait that I love doing. What he did there was he used neutral B to hold it out as if he was going to do the arts. The guns. And what he does, you can hold shield out of that, and then you just drop shield to down smash because you can just act out of that. You can also do jump cancel up smash out shield, and that's hilarious to do out of that. Or witch time. It's all stupid. Bayonetta is pretty dumb, but I love her so much. I wish she wasn't as dumb so I could love her more and people wouldn't judge me for loving her.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
And, yeah, that shouldn't have been it.
It's one of those things where, like, you love this character and people are going to be like, oh, you're just going for the top tiers.
Yeah, it's so bad. I honestly wish she wasn't as good. I wish she was, like, mid-tier so I could play her and people would be like, he just likes the character. Now it's like, oh, 20XX Smash 4, I see you.
Hashtag pay to win.
Yeah, he is. That's. He's doing. He did dive kick onto shield and. Oh no. He was trying to make it back.
What is going on with AeroLink off stage?
Bayonetta's super easy SD with it because here's the thing. You can overcommit with a character and then try to recover, but overcommitting with Bayonetta means you are using her only recovery tools. So it sucks, man. It sucks because you just feel dumb. You're helpless and you're like, well, now watch me fall.
Don't make me feel bad for Bayonetta, man. Please.
Okay,
please.
I won't.
No, I'm kidding.
won't.
I'm kidding. No, it can definitely feel pretty bad.
And also, because you know Bayonetta, frame 4 up B, out of shield, incredible move. You can, it's so many good uses. You can use it as an anti-air, you can use it as an edge guard. It's phenomenal. Especially against Cloud, it's actually hilarious. You get off stage, up B, he's dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that video on your channel.
Dude, it actually works. I played against like our Cloud main, who's not, he's like low-key Wi-Fi warrior. But man, it was really funny doing that to him. I felt bad. But
again, we're not really seeing AeroLink go for that game plan. He's trying to go for some of the, I guess, more bread and butter sort of combos in the early game. He's not focusing very much on trying to exploit Cloud's limited recovery.
This might sound aggressively rude, but I'm seeing a lot of Bayonetta gameplay, but she has such a variety of tools that he can add his own flair to it. And it might just be his being new with the character. But there's definitely so much that this character can do that he's not capitalizing on. But well, that definitely is one.
Yeah, he definitely held the shift key for that one.
Yeah.
Denti right to the heavens there. Bit of a pop-off as well from AeroLink. He's a game away from taking out his training partner.
Yeah. Bayonetta, man.
Bayonetta, man.
Feels good.
It feels really good. Very, very good.
I love playing her so much, but I hate it because all my friends hate playing against it. It's not fun, man. I made Meeseeks rage quit in Smash 4. He's like, I'm never playing against Bayonetta again. I was like, understandable.
Understandable.
Yeah, so we're going back to Town City. Probably the best counter pick he could have picked. I love the stage so much. Now, like I was indifferent about it, but now it's like my favorite stage.
Wait. I thought that this was a bad stage for Cloud.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was his counter pick. Well, I mean, I guess he can kill with up airs, but I think it's much easier for Bayonetta to kill off the top than Cloud.
Agreed, and we might see one of those off-the-top KOs, but Denti able to fall out of it. On top of that, those multiple hits help charge up that limit a bit. The stretcher coming into play here, and Denti's going to be forced to use that limit defensively, and that's a bit of a heartbreaker for him. He needed that limit, I think, as one of those comeback sort of options, and AeroLink has all the time in the world now to pad this lead and possibly even take a stock.
And what's hilarious, that was completely on accident. Denti was forced to use that because AeroLink accidentally footstooled him while jumping off of the platform. So that put him just a little bit below where he was forced to use limit.
Lots of goofy interactions. AeroLink actually was very close to landing one of those witch times on Denti's dash attack.
Yeah, and also he's DIing everything perfectly nowadays. He is DIing down in a way, which is absolutely what you want to do. And he read that arrows, but by holding down Nair, he just didn't capitalize on it enough.
Ooh.
And
I love that down smash from Cloud because of moments like that. Whenever your back is in the corner,
it's a brutal angle.
Exactly, and it's also one of those get out of the corner free sort of options, right? It's a commitment, that's true, but the reward that you get off of it, insane. Denti knowing that he needed that, especially given that this could be the last game that he plays. Even match.
Yeah, this is essentially a new game at one stock. All right, he's going to get the uppy. Uppy is such a good tool. This could be it.
Oh, my goodness. 52%. He might not have walked away with the kill, but he walked away with so much damage.
And there goes 27% right there.
Damage output from both of these characters is absolutely monstrous. It's going to be at who's able to land that KO finisher.
I think that was either the strangest option or a misinput from down tilt.
No, I agree, because that down smash, while it's great for spikes, isn't really good for much else.
No, I would much rather do, if you were going to do a smash attack on stage, you want to go for up smash.
Well, no smashes needed there.
And AeroLink beats Denti and moves on. Wow, it's pay to win, you know? With a low price of $5.99, you can do that too.
I mean, to be fair, Cloud, you also got to pay to get him too.
Yeah, but you know, he's not winning right now.